Now, Sittisak, you know, he's going to use his experience, wants to stay in the clinch and use his elbows, honestly, and knees a lot. The athleticism of Mauceri, he needs to stay on Sittisak, and honestly, he needs to use his boxing a lot. He's got very heavy hands, and watch out for Sittisak's elbows. Don't get sliced up.
Here we go now, co-main event, the US versus Thailand. Let's go once again to Joe Martinez.
And all five fans, we are set to go with our co-featured bout of the evening. 5 rounds in the welterweight division. Thailand versus the USA. Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing black with red, he stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. Official weight, 142 pounds. In 77 professional bouts, he brings a record that stands at 65 victories. With 12 defeats, fighting out of Columbus, Georgia, here is Joe Sittisak. And next is opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Also wearing black with red, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. Weighing in officially 142 pounds. His record stands at 7 victories with 1 defeat. He fights out of and represents Kingston, New York, USA. Here is Mauceri. Referee in charge, come on.
That guy red blue. I'm okay.
Sittisak's corner holding up proceedings here.
Alright, guys. You guys know the rules. You guys know what to do. Alright, fight hard, fight clear. Alright, guys, chin up.
And we are ready for 5 rounds of action in this welterweight co-main event. It's the US versus Thailand. Mauceri versus Sittisak. Mauceri.
Round 1. Fight.
If he looked any more relaxed, he'd be asleep. High right roundhouse from Mauceri. Sittisak believes his experience will prove the difference here. Mauceri said, I shocked everyone once. I plan on doing it again tonight. Takes the power off the right leg there of Sittisak.
Mauceri needs to get on him quick in this first round.
Sittisak, who defeated line fight champion Kevin Ross. Mauceri does not want to get engaged in a clinch game with Sittisak. That's what happens now. Mauceri gets off some knees.
He's so good at blocking out there. You can see the left elbow in tight, blocking Mauceri's right arm.
What?
Looking for the leg. Mauceri the hook, roundhouse kick to the ribs. Step through knee from Sittisak. Mauceri on the front foot here. Textbook execution. Catch and sweep from Sittisak. That's Muay Thai 101.
Experienced Muay Thai. Beautiful.
Nice evasion, looks for a counter. And immediately Mauceri closes the gap. Sittisak just drops his weight and the referee Coban breaks them.
Sittisak so far negating all the punches of Mauceri. Great defense.
Again, you see Sittisak just drops his weight. Mauceri, no way out of there. Slapping a tickle from the referee and separates them. Mauceri looks for the right hand. Sittisak gets off the ropes.
Snuck an elbow in there.
Front kick from Sittisak.
Look at that defense. I'm telling you, man, that's sick.
Nicely the support leg again from Sittisak.
What?
Mauceri goes to the body. Around we go to the tap. Let us know how you're scoring it, folks. At Access TV Fights, at Chevello Voice, at Pat Militich, hashtag Line Fight 20.
Sittisak with the experience here, catching that kick just to freeze his opponent Mauceri for a second, and then getting off his counter. Very important there, that little catch where he'll catch it and either counter with his hands or dump. And Mauceri's a very strong, very athletic guy, so I'm telling you, the technique by Sittisak is perfect.
A bit of a leg massage there for Sittisak. He takes the first round 10-9 on Mauceri, always dangerous and looking very relaxed here. Scoring it, folks, at Access TV Fights, at Chevello Voice, at Pat Militich, hashtag Line Fight 20.
Sittisak with the experience here, catching that kick just to freeze his opponent Mauceri for a second, and then getting off his counter. Very important there, that little catch where he'll catch it and either counter with his hands or dump. And Mauceri's a very strong, very athletic guy, so I'm telling you, the technique by Sittisak is perfect.
A bit of a leg massage there for Sittisak. He takes the first round 10-9 on Mauceri, always dangerous and looking very relaxed here. We know Mauceri's got power. He uses some crazy angles. Tremendous agility as a former gymnast too. And opens up the right hand, giving body shot from Mauceri. And Sittisak takes him down, and if it was mixed martial arts, he would have ended up in half guard. Left roundhouse from Sittisak. Mauceri tries to whip one upstairs off the right.
Nice knee to the liver.
Three moves in. Keeping the action flowing here. Body shot Mauceri. That's the combination work from Mauceri.
Woke Sittisak up. Sittisak got a real serious look on his face there after that landed on his face.
Mauceri proving just how dangerous it can be if you give him that minute opening. Elbow from Mauceri. Squeezes the cheek of Sittisak.
Mauceri needs to go to the body a little bit more with those hands.
Nice sweep again there from Sittisak.
Set up those headshots better by going to the body.
Step through knee from the tie. Mauceri outside thigh kick. And again. Let that right hand go though, Mauceri. It's the knees off the left here. Three breaks them. We've seen a really good refereeing here tonight at Lion Fight.
Look at how he checks the gloves of Mauceri. Puts his palms on him, stops him from coming.
Matching on.
Slick, off balance Mauceri, then through the knee.
Mauceri breaks off. Sittisak chucks the elbow. Mauceri. Elbow Mauceri missed the top hook. Knocks out the right hand. That caught Sittisak. Right hand from Mauceri.
Nice counter off the catch of the kick.
The openings coming a little more frequently now for Chris Mauceri. Beautiful left hook from Sittisak.
Turning him right into the kick.
Mauceri, speed with the right. Sittisak, left hook, high right roundhouse. Mauceri, unloading. Sittisak gets off the ropes and puts him into the midsection.
More of that on Mauceri. That's nice.
Beautiful knee from Sittisak. Right before the back. Don't forget, folks, next weekend, next Friday night, we're in Houston, Texas, for Legacy Fighting Championships.
Mauceri finally getting his hands going. Punches and bunches and finally landing that right hand. Sittisak coming right back, though.
Our next Friday fight event will be on March 27. We'll be at the Chungy Casino in Southern California for the first time ever. Kevin Ross rematches Tetsuya Yamato and Tiffany Van Sus, the time bomb, back in action. Scoring it, folks, at Access TV Fights, at Chevello Voice, at Pat Militich, hashtag #LiveFight.
Sittisak with the experience here. Catching that kick just to freeze his opponent Mauceri for a second and then getting off his counter. Very important there, that little catch where he'll catch it and either counter with his hands or dump. And Mauceri's a very strong, very athletic guy, so I'm telling you, the technique by Sittisak is perfect.
A bit of a leg massage there for Sittisak. He takes the first round 10-9 on Mauceri, always dangerous and looking very relaxed here. We know Mauceri's got power. He uses some crazy angles. Tremendous agility. He's a former gymnast too. And opens up the right hand, giving body shot from Mauceri. And Sittisak takes him down, and if it was mixed martial arts, he would have ended up in half guard. Left roundhouse from Sittisak. Mauceri tries to whip one upstairs off the right.
Nice knee to the liver.
Three moves in. Keeping the action flowing here. Body shot Mauceri. That's the combination work from Mauceri.
Woke Sittisak up. Sittisak got a real serious look on his face there after that landed on his face.
Mauceri proving just how dangerous it can be if you give him that minute opening. Elbow from Mauceri. Squeezes the cheek of Sittisak.
Mauceri needs to go to the body a little bit more with those hands.
Nice sweep again there from Sittisak.
Set up those headshots better by going to the body.
Step through knee from the tie. Mauceri outside thigh kick. And again. Let that right hand go though, Mauceri. It's the knees off the left here. Breaks them. We've seen a really good refereeing here tonight at Lion Fight.
Look at how he checks the gloves of Mauceri. Puts his palms on him, stops him from coming.
Matching on.
Slick, off balance Mauceri, then through the knee.
Mauceri breaks off. Sittisak chucks the elbow. Mauceri. Elbow Mauceri missed the top hook, knocks out the right hand, that caught Sittisak. Right hand from Mauceri.
Nice counter off the catch of the kick.
The openings coming a little more frequently now for Chris Mauceri. Beautiful left hook from Sittisak.
Turned him right into the kick.
Mauceri, speed with the right. Sittisak, left hook, high right roundhouse. Mauceri, unloading. Sittisak gets off the ropes and puts him into the midsection.
More of that on Mauceri. That's nice.
Beautiful knee from Sittisak, right before the back. forget, folks, next weekend, next Friday night, we're in Houston, Texas for Legacy Fighting Championships.
Mauceri finally getting his hands going. Punches and bunches and finally landing that right hand. Sittisak coming right back, though.
Our next fight event will be on March 27th. We'll be at the Chungy Casino in Southern California for the first time ever. Kevin Ross rematches Tetsuya Yamato and Tiffany Van Sus, the time bomb, back in action.
Low body attacks, knees landed well in the kicks.
2018, Sittisak, says Pat Middleditch, after 2, third of 5.
So he needs to turn this into a boxing match, plain and simple.
The sweep again there, Sittisak. Catch and sweep again. Nice knee from the tie.
I feel like we're commentating in Japan. It's so quiet in here right now.
It is, isn't it? In those days of commentating in front of 35,000, 40,000 at Saitama Super Arena, and you hear someone in the back row sniff. It's that quiet.
It's always bizarre fighting over.
Yeah, I bet.
Mauceri trying to muscle out of that, wasn't able to do it.
Big crowd on hand too here tonight at Foxwoods Resort and Casino. They've turned out in their droves, taking some time off from those 380 table games and 6,300 slot machines. Fighting from Sittisak.
All those punches, Mauceri hardly landed anything. I think he might have grazed the body a little bit.
Step through knee from the tie. Drops that body weight again. Puts Mauceri in the corner. Wants to put him onto the inside table. We would usually sit back, but tonight we're up in our little perch.
Yes.
Looking like those two old judges off the Muppets.
That was their name?
I believe so.
Did you watch that in Australia?
I love the Muppets.
All right.
Inside leg kick, Mauceri. Outside leg kick, Mauceri. Look at the elbow off the right there, Sittisak, but to no avail.
It's the right past Mauceri's head.
Mauceri almost goes through these very loose ropes again. Really a slap on the wrist to the Athletic Commission here in Mauceri for not checking those ropes a little better.
Get somebody hurt.
Indeed. The Mauceri Equine Commission. See how much those ropes are bouncing right now.
So he keeps marching forward, though.
Nice knee from Sittisak off the left. Mauceri looks for the right elbow. Knee guard put on by Sittisak. Now he drops it. Coban breaks them. Great referee Coban, as well as I've mentioned earlier, being a legendary fighter. You really need to YouTube some of his fights against Ramon Beckett. One of our Access TV fight crew members missing from the Foxwoods Resort and Casino tonight, Sven Bean. We miss you, Sven. His mother, Peggy, passed away this week. Just want to send our thoughts and prayers out to Sven Bean and his family. We miss you, Sven. And very sorry to hear your mum, Peggy, passed away this week.
Moms are everything, man.
Pat, how did you see that previous round?
I saw Sittisak win it again, 10-9. Just superb defensive skills. Very effective with his strikes.
Mauceri hard right roundhouse. And Sittisak returns the favour. A little bit more gusto to open up this round. The 4th of 5, usually a power round in Muay Thai fights. Left hook from Mauceri, front kick. Sweep from Sittisak. He's been on the money with that technique all night, Pat.
Yes, he has. Mauceri needs to keep him here, keep boxing, stay out of the clinch.
Elbow again, Sittisak. Mauceri, nice extension on the right hand, drops it to the belly button. Cut elbow, right knee, Sittisak. Mauceri throws the right, hits the liver.
Very quick with the release of that rear elbow. Splits the guard with it.
Tango over in the neutral corner. Mauceri scoring with some knees, and Sittisak now off his right knee. Not enough action for Coban, our centre referee. He breaks them. Checks the low kick to Sittisak. Left hook from Mauceri, misses the target. Counter right elbow, Sittisak.
Sittisak sees the punches coming and kicks coming before they ever leave. The signals of Mauceri's body giving away what he's going to do, and Sittisak, since he was probably 5 years old, has seen this stuff come at him.
Mauceri looking to land that big solo and drops Sittisak. Hasn't come for him yet though. Cagey veteran. Good defense on Joe Sittisak. Mauceri looks to wade in again. Left hook misses. Sittisak pulls the head down. Mauceri body shot. Final seconds of this penultimate round. Having some ground to cover for Mauceri in the fifth final. Looping punches. Missing the target.
Sittisak very slick, just amazing technique, blocking all these punches from Mauceri, slipping the elbow. Barely missed, slicing elbow there. But Sittisak throwing that vertical elbow many times, splitting the guard of Mauceri. Second, third, fourth, box, 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 box. And go to the body before you go to the head, because he's just not landing.
All 4 rounds so far, and Pat's scorecard going the way of Sittisak. It's all for Chris Mauceri to do now. Good sportsmanship. Catch and sweep. Nice evasion from Mauceri, loops that right hand. Hasn't found too much success with the looping punches, Mauceri. Maybe want to tighten them up.
There's just a negative motion before the positive motion in his punches many times. He winds up. Sittisak can see it coming.
Pat Mauceri, the Tesla of fighting. Roundhouse catching sweep, no. Sittisak knows he's ahead of the scorecard. Fighting off the back foot here, Pat, in the fifth and final.
Yeah, just cruising backwards and landing stuff. Mauceri just offering no camouflage. There's no feints, no fakes. Just loading up and throwing. You just can't do that against a guy that's got this much experience.
Mauceri outside trying to get. And time is now the enemy of Chris Mauceri. 1:10 remain.
Got to turn it into a brawl and just keep punching. Don't throw one and stop. Keep going.
Left hook, right hand, Mauceri is looking for a knockout.
Sittisak's like the Willie Pep of Muay Thai. We spend a whole round throwing no techniques and win a round like Willie Pep. Willie Pep actually did that. Told his cornerman to watch him to go out throw nothing and win the round. And his cornerman thought he was crazy and he went out and did it.
Mauceri's cut. Mauceri cut over the left eye. The referee's going to get it looked at. It's a bloke in the audience here, Pat, who sounds like he's got a bag of marbles in his throat, who shouted at Mauceri, "Don't let him do that to you. Trust me."
Yeah. Let him get in there and tear Sittisak like that.
Mauceri's got 20 seconds.
Gotta go bombs away.
And look at Sittisak just smothering, and that's experience there from Sittisak. Time up, smothering, grind up the second, another cut now on the hairline of Mauceri. He's been cut and bloodied here in the final round, Mauceri, but he's a warrior. He survives 5 rounds with Sittisak. My word.
You know, the people that recorded this fight, and you want to learn defense, watch Sittisak. That guy's ridiculous. Just nuts.
Sittisak elbows back, they came into play big time in the final round.
Perfect timing, making Mauceri miss quite a bit, and just able to throw elbows in tight. Look at Mauceri missing. Sittisak just sitting comfortably in front of him. Bip, right through the middle. That's that vertical elbow. Cuts right through the guard. That's one of the most dangerous, nasty elbows you can throw. And Mauceri just cannot find the target. Sittisak, perfect distancing, minimal movement. Just knows the game so well.
Mauceri's going to need some stitching here. It looks like Sittisak will advance his record to 66 wins. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. Line fight 20, 50-45 says Pat to Sittisak, winning all 5 rounds. Well, still to come tonight, we've got our main event. Welterweight Championship of the World on the line. Marina Barsh looking to defend against Chantal Uti. Let's go to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges, and all 3 have it 48-47 for your winner by unanimous decision, Joe Sittisak.
Not closer than what we thought, 48-47, Pat.
I didn't see it that way, obviously.
Yeah, there's some strange going on in Mashantucket. Either way, Sittisak does win the fight. And Mauceri knows he went 5 solid rounds with a very, very good Thai fighter. Mauceri falls 7-2. Yuri Nabash attempts to retain her welterweight world title against Shen